Today we're going to show you 5 things you can do with the Quantus Trajecta poly envelope generator from Noise Engineering. The Quantus Trajecta has a wub knob, so let's put it to good use. For the wub effect, switch to tremolo mode. Mult a gate to the input on the sequencer and an input on the Quantus Trajecta, then out to the VCA, which controls the Manus oscillator running in free mode. Turn the decay knob all the way down, and send one of the CV outputs from the sequencer to the decay input on the QT. The Quantus Trajecta creates envelopes that can be shared between 2 or more oscillators. Here we're sending a trigger to the jam gate and trigger processor and delaying one of the 2 gates, which then go into 2 of Quantus Trajecta's inputs. Then, those outputs go to the VCA to control the Manus and Vert-Iter-Legio oscillators. In this patch, you can switch to either ADSR or AD mode and set the length to long. Adjust the 4 knobs until you get both oscillators to go back and forth. With the Quantus Trajecta, you can easily make envelopes that ramp up to each beat. Send your oscillator through a VCA, then switch to AD mode on the Quantus Trajecta. Add a gate to one of the inputs, then out to the CV input on your VCA. Adjust the time with the first knob. Set your second and fourth knobs fully clockwise. Then adjust the third knob till you get that ramping effect. To add more character, patch outputs 2, 3, and 4 to other CV inputs on your oscillator. The Quantus Trajecta has a not-so-secret hold button that can really change the way you think about patching. Mult a gate to the sequencer, the BIA, and one of Quantus Trajecta's inputs. Then create a 4-step pattern on the sequencer to change both the pitch on the 4th step and to send a gate to the hold input on the QT. Send the QT's output to the VCA, which controls the Vert-Iter-Legio stereo oscillator. Switch the QT to tremolo mode and adjust the amount of wub so the 4th step is emphasized by the holding pattern. In this patch, we're using all of Quantus Trajecta's inputs and outputs to create a fun generative jam. Patch in different divisions of the clock to each of Quantus Trajecta's inputs and switch to ADSR mode. Then add 4 random CV outputs from the Mimetic Digitalis sequencer to the CV ends of the 4 ADSR inputs. 2 of the QT's outputs go to the VCA to control the Manus and Vert-Iter-Legio, and the other 2 outputs control the filter on the Manus and the morph on the BIA. Top it off by adding a long gate to the hold input to throw in some solid breaks. This one could go on forever. For more information about the Quantus Trajecta, visit noiseengineering.us. Join us next time when we rock the mic like a vandal, light up the stage, and wax a chump like a candle.